going to start it back up. So I have it set up so you could, during shutdown, you start it, always start at the TI, whether you're turning it on or turning it off. For shutdown, you go to the right and around. For turning it on, just go to the left and around. Easy as that. So we'll start with the TI, this button back here. The and/or camera, this button. Yeah, it's a little that way. There you go, it's right there. Then the TI controller, the MCL piezo, turn the key, then the controller, and then the Epi light source, which sometimes I forget. There it is. And that's everything. So turning it back on, there's not really much you have to worry about when going through the sequence, except that when you turn on the controller, you're gonna wanna wait about 15 seconds before turning the key. There's some communication that seems to need to happen between the controller and the computer before turning on the watch. And I see that if there's an issue, I see it in these two lights here. Neither of them will be lit up. Ultimately, we're only using this Fiber 2, but you won't get control over the shutter, essentially. So you just have to wait a little bit until communication is established. So first TI2, then the and/or camera. Did I go the opposite direction before? I sure did, but
Yeah.
that should be fine. Sorry about that, Ron.
I'm just curious, so why, like now you kind of, the order you turned off in, like it's turned on in the same, does it matter so much exactly which order?
This matters.
So that matters.
So the laser launch matters, and the TI to the controller does matter. Wow, yeah, good for me. Screwed that up. Anyway, TI and the controller, basically the TI always needs to be turned on first or turned off first.
Okay.
And then the controller, I would always turn on the laser controller. I would always turn on the controller first, and then wait 15 seconds and turn on the laser.
And like the Epi module, why was that turned off last?
Doesn't matter.
So like the main importance when they're both turning on and off is like always start on the table and then kind of move up to the controllers up.
So like always start on the chassis.
Yeah.
The two big things are the TI2. So starting with the TI2 when you turn it on, and then the controller, and then the laser controller, and then the key.
Yep.
So the Epi source can be turned on whenever, the MCL can be turned on whenever, the camera can be turned on whenever. I was just giving you an easy way of remembering.
Yeah, it's just
First TI2, then the TI2 controller, and then first the laser launch controller, then the key after 15 seconds.
That's pretty simple.
Pretty simple. Everything else, it really doesn't actually matter. You're gonna wait until the status button turns orange. Once that turns orange, you can open up Elements and it should be satisfied.